So real quick, the original video for this is on Ricky Dillard TV. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel. This is an awesome video, and I love that they put this together. It's incredible. What is up, everybody? This is your chronically Caucasian vocal analyst. Today, I got a real treat. Anything that has Leandria Johnson in it is like, All right, let's do this. I love, so she's doing something that's super interesting. So we talk a lot about vowels, but it is rare that somebody makes these adjustments to manage volume. This is really cool. So look at how her mouth opening is not large at all, and when she's on Glory, she actually really closes her mouth quite a bit. And this is because, you know, if you block off the sound, right? If I do this, it's less loud. Same thing happens to the mouth. This is this second time around for this, you're getting the same thing, but a little bit more of a mouth open. It's just a little bit more of mouth opening, a little bit more of a soft palate lift. But again, on Glory, she makes that word special. She actually domes her soft palate a little bit on that word. So, like, you know, as people would say, she's ministering, right? It's that's like, you know, some, I'm ashamed of myself. I had to look it up. Louis Armstrong. I always forget. Anyway. We pray. I love this conducting. I had the privilege of working under Rilla Dilworth at Temple University. And one of the things I really remember that was really captivating was, you know, people get obsessed with beat patterns, but if you have musicians that can follow along, like if you don't have hacks, am I being too mean? I think I might be being, but like even just watching from here, you can understand what he's going for, and so communicates a ton. It's really cool. Oh yeah. Not only was that crescendo amazing, but there's this point here where everyone has their vowels uniform. Right? So let's look at the spectrogram here. So it's no secret that when you change your vowels, your sound, right? But there's a little bit more of what they did. There's more nuance than just a simple vowel change. Vowel. This is what's happening. It's right? So there are a couple different ways to lower the larynx, right? So, there we go. So this right here is the thyroid cartilage. Now this can tilt like that, which will give you that power and vibrato that I showed earlier, right? Right? And then, so after you tilt it like that, you just untilt it. And you can also raise your larynx a tiny bit. There are muscles here that can do that. If you want to feel what that, all you have to do is swallow. And when the larynx comes to the top, you can actually hold it there, although, you know, try to be careful with that. Anyway, so that's what happened. Now, you know, making that sound good is a whole different beast, right? But just to visually show what this looks like. All right, so I'm tilting and untilting as I go. And what we do is we can take a look at this. Right? So a spectrogram works. This is frequency on the y-axis. X-axis is just time, and then the bright color of the frequency is how loud it is. So this, not too much different. This is definitely brighter than this, but you can see when this tilts and untilts, right? Like, look at these frequencies versus this. Then I go back to a tilt a little bit, then I untilt, right? This is you know, pretty cool stuff. And I just want to show it again because the effect is ginormous. The timing. The timing and the dynamics, like, holy crud. Everyone here is so good. Yeah. Every single gospel performance I see is magic. Like, think about, I'm not trying to like explain to people who live this and do this, right? This is for the those who struggle with chronic caucasity, you know, white people, or people that don't just know what this is. Think about it this way, folks. Everyone in this room has developed and nurtured very, very close relationship with spirituality, whether that's God, whether that's organized religion, or whether that's just the spirituality. And the singer, Leandria Johnson, has gone through her desert. She's gone through tough times. Not my business to say what that is, but it's inspirational, and she maintained a relationship all the while. Same thing with the gospel singers. I hesitate to say backup singers, right? Because that's not really how anyone talks about it. You know, these listen, backup singers are some of the best singers in the world. Like, usually they're better than the artists that they're supporting. In this instance, everyone's just fabulous, and it's a congregation, right? It's a little different. And then on top of that, you have an audience. Now, if you've not done a lot of live performing, when an audience is there with you, you feed off of that. So everyone's feeding off of each other to create this magic. And it's so much more powerful than almost anything. And oh my God, if you hear it live, I went to Philly. I was in the Temple Choir. We did a little bit. It was cute. You know, we did our little thing. And then a gospel choir came on. It was like, smack, get out of here. Bunch of amateurs. Except it was, you know, they were really nice about it. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that, like, this stuff is special every single time. It's the conviction, it's the relationship, it's the feeding off of each other. And to have a conductor who gets it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The whole thing.